everybody, it's Anne here from positivelypapercraft.co.uk and I'm back again with another tutorial. And today I've got this really cool card which is not hard to make, but I think it's definitely got that wow factor, and it's called a diagonal fold pop-up card. Okay, so it just looks like that. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to slide the ribbon off, and when you open it up, it opens up like that, which I think is so cool, and it just stands up like that. So I'm going to show you how I've made it, but you can obviously decorate it however you want, but yeah, I think it's great. So we're going to do that today. That was made in Blush and Bride, Whisper White and the Petal Passion Designer Series paper. So today we're going to make it in Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist and the party, I can't remember what you call it. Oh, I'm terrible with names. Anyway, we're going to use this paper because it's got the Lemon Lime Twist and the Berry Burst in. So you're going to need 2 pieces of card. They both need to measure the same, and they need to measure 11 inches 11 inches by 5.5, okay? And your DSP, you're going to need 4 pieces which are 3 5/8 square, and you need 2 pieces for your front of your card which are 2 5/8 by 5 1/4. And I've just cut out some various circles to put the little sentiments on, because we're going to use Happy Birthday Gorgeous this time. So we're going to score our card. Now you need to pick which is going to be your outside and which is going to be inside. So I'm going to have this as my outside for the card, and lost my stylus again. So we're going to score it. Right, so the outside piece of the card we're going to score at 2 3/4 and 8 1/4, and that is going to be the outside. The inside piece we need to score again at 2 3/4, 8 1/4, but then we just need to put a little notch in at 5.5 on the top, 5.5 on the bottom. So I've just got a little notch there and a little notch there at 5.5. And then you need to take a ruler, if I can find it. Oh my goodness. Right, now what we're going to do is from this bottom corner here, we're going to score up to this notch that we put in at 5.5. Okay, so just score along. And then from the 5.5 notch again, we're going to score up to the top left hand corner. Alright, then a 5.5 notch to the bottom right hand corner. Then the bottom 5.5 notch to the top right hand corner. Alright, so you should end up with what looks like that, okay? And then we are just going to fold and burnish the 2 straight score lines, and then we're going to score the diagonal ones that we've put in. sorry if you can hear my budgie, he just will not be quiet today. Must be the sunshine. And then what's going to happen is they're going to fold in like that. I can actually get a hold of the damn thing. Like that, okay. So just fold that down. And then the same with this bit, they're going to fold down. And it's going to fold in like this, okay. Let's give it a good fold. And that creates your mechanism for when your card opens up, okay. Now you can decorate it now, it's entirely up to you. So we're just going to quickly move on to our outside card. Just fold them in, and that makes our card base, okay. So, and then obviously that is going to get then stuck into here like this in the middle, and then they will get stuck to there and stuck to there, and it will open up like that, okay. So it isn't hard at all. So to decorate it, I'm going to get my little pieces of paper, sorry. So I'm going to have this bit here in the middle. Pattern Party, I think that's what this paper's called. It is retiring, which is a shame because I love this paper. It's, I don't know, it's just so bright and cheery, isn't it? Okay, and then to get these other pieces, we just want to cut them diagonally down the middle. So I'm just going to get, I haven't got me Stampin' Up! One, it's downstairs, but so I need 2 pieces for the side. So I am just going to cut it straight down the middle diagonally, and that will create 2 little triangles, which will then go into there, okay. And then to get them bits there, I'm going to cut this one diagonally down the middle, and that will create your pieces for there. And I might have to have these different actually, because I don't think I've cut the right colours, but it doesn't matter. You can have them any way you want diagonally, and that will create your other 2 pieces for there, okay. So, and then what else you'll need to do is you could cut them again if you wanted to put them on separately, which I might do actually, because then I can have them different ways. So what you would do is just cut straight down the middle, or you can just fold them in half, whichever you prefer. You just fold them in half like that, and then they will fit in that way as well, which I think I'm just going to do that actually. So I'll just fold them in half. And then you should have 4 pieces for those. Okay, stick them in. and then just fold that up again. Oopsie, like so. Just give that another burnish. And there you go. Gorgeous. And then I've got my 2 pieces of DSP for the front of the card. I think this is just a really fun birthday card, or whatever card you want to make it. It's entirely up to you. But nevertheless, it's definitely a fun card. Alright, so that's that. And then what we're going to do is on the back, we're going to put glue on here. And we're going to glue it into our card base. So you want some glue on here. Alright, and then we're going to just glue it into the middle of our card here. Okay, like that. And then if you just fold that in again and you want some glue on here, I think I need to open a new bottle. And then what you want to do then is just take this and just stick this down onto there. Okay, and then the same with this piece here. Some glue on here, and that is it. It's not hard really. I don't think it is anyway, especially if you just take your time and glue that onto there. And there you go. Cool. I just think that is really, really nice, and I suppose if you want to, you could even have it open that way. It's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to quickly stamp some of these on. I'm going to use Berry Burst, and inside I'm going to have Make a Wish. Okay, it's going to be for inside, and then for the outside I'm going to have Happy Birthday. But I'm going to stamp it further down because I'm going to have a balloon as well, I think, on the top here. So I've got Happy Birthday, and then I've got the little balloon. And in Lemon Lime Twist, I'm going to just stamp the balloon. Okay. And I'm gonna just cut this off and just punch this little balloon out. Okay. What I might just do is pop the little balloon just there like that. I might actually do another one in Berry Burst, I think. Sorry, that's someone going past in the car because I've got the window open. It's quite warm today. Dear me. Hooray. And then we will punch that out as well. Oh, I keep doing it the wrong way around. So I've got a little balloon there and a little balloon there, which I think looks cute. So I am going to just quickly stick this onto some basic black. Okay, and then I'll stick a little balloon there. Then a little balloon there. That's going to be for the front like this, okay? And then the Make-A-Wish is just going to go in the middle, just about, whoopsie, I want to stick it on straight first, just about there, okay? So all I want to do is just pop a bit of sticky down this side here, because I only want to stick it to one side. Sorry, the battery ran out. So I've got some lemon lime twist ribbon. This is how I am going to keep the card closed. I'm just going to tie that on there. I suppose you could even make a little belly band if you wanted to. So there is the little ribbon. That is gorgeous. And then I've got some of these little black gems, which I think they're retired. I think you might still be able to get them on the retiring list, but I'm going to use them because I've got them. So I'm just going to put 3 along the bottom, like so, like that, and I might just put some little ones along the top, like so. And there we go. There's the one we've just made now, and the original one I made, which that is gorgeous as well. So I hope you'll have a go, because it really isn't hard and they look absolutely beautiful. They stand really well and they fold, you know, relatively flat as well to get them in an envelope. So when they close, they measure 5.5 by 5.5. So you could get it in a 6 by 6 envelope, or you could maybe make your own. It's up to you. So yeah, all the info will be on my blog, and I'll be back again tomorrow with a Memories and More Monday. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.